Hello, everybody. It's Jaden here, Christian Cheetah, and today I am going to be ranking every single roller coaster at Kings Island. Now, this was a 2019 trip, August 12th, 2019. We went to Kings Island. So, Orion will not be included, obviously. The park isn't even open, nobody's rode it. And I am including Surf Dog because I do count that as a roller coaster. So, let's get into it. Did you see that I changed my intro a little bit? But yeah, 15 is the Great Pumpkin Coaster. And I put it here because, it's the kittiest of the kitties at Kings Island. This is really not thrilling at all. It's like so boring. But I was 8 years old and I thought it was boring. That's pretty bad. But it's the kitty coaster, so let's just move on. That's all I have to say about it. Now, number 14 is Woodstock Express. Now, it's just not that great. It's just hills and a turn. That's hills and turns, really, like slow turns. But it's just a nice little family coaster, but it's really not that great. Now, number 13 is Flying East Aerial Chase. Now, this is a hanging coaster, which gives it an up. Because I really love hanging coasters, but it is a little rough. And it's just not that boring, but it's just not that great. I don't even know why I took a selfie with it. This is by far not my favorite coaster. And it also could be that this is our second ride of the day, so it had the extra thrill because I hadn't rode a roller coaster in a while. So now next up is Surf Dog. Now this was our first coaster of the day, so it had the extra thrill. Also, it was spinning, and so that just adds to it. But it was honestly just really fun. For some reason, it was definitely the best kiddie coaster there. But yeah, it's great. I would even call it a family coaster probably because I enjoyed it. It was good. But there are better ones. Speaking of better ones, let's get over to Backlot Stunt Coaster for number 11. Now this is just a nice little shoot-off family coaster. I think it's pretty fun, but I just like some of the others better. But it's fun. That's all I gotta say. But the scenery though is amazing, absolutely incredible. I love it. And there's that fire into the second shoot off, which goes inside, and then you go out and through the sign. I guess you could call it that logo. Yeah, I think it's just pretty cool, but it's there's better ones. Number 10 is Invertigo. Now this ride is just become a boomerang, and it's really fun. But the thing about this ride is that it's very rough. I got off with a headache. Now this was the very last ride of the day for me. But yeah, it was fun, but it was just rough. I don't know if it being the last ride of the day did anything, because having a headache because of all the other rides I rode that day too. So I don't know, but it was just really rough. That was a really rough experience for me. Now, one thing that was new to me on this ride was that going on that loop backwards felt really weird, but it was really fun. That was just a really fun, intense element on the ride. Number 9 is the Racer. Now, I won't spend too much time on this one because I don't have any footage of it, and I don't want you staring at a black screen for too long, so I'm going to get through this quickly. It's fun. It has some decent air time. Not great. but it's just pretty outdated, and it's all right. I like that it's a dueling coaster. So let's move on. Now, number 8 is Venture Express. Now, this one is the best family coaster I've ever ridden. Not I've ever ridden. Take that back. But Kings Island is the best one. I have a soft spot for it. It's not better than any of the thrill coasters, except in Vertigo. But it's a really good ride. The second lift hill is very disappointing, but it's also really cool at the same time. But it's super dramatic for just a lift hill back to the station. So I think that could have been a little bit different. But other than that, the ride is really fun, and it's just, it's something that I'll definitely ride every time I go to Kings Island. Now, 7 is the Bat. Now, I don't know why I didn't get footage for some of these rides at all, but the Bat is one of them. So enjoy this black screen. So, also I couldn't find, non-copyright footage out there. If you have any places that you guys know of that has non-copyright footage of Kings Island roller coasters, please let me know in the comments. Alright, anyway, the Bat is a inverted swinging coaster. I don't know what you call those. See, I know a lot of coaster names. This is not one of them. So I just call it inverted swinging coaster. So these are really fun. The Bat's the only one I rode. But it's pretty fun. It's just really short. That's the only problem I have with it. But it keeps a really good pace through the whole ride. And number 6 is the Beast. The Beast is amazing. I love this coaster. I love how long it is. That's the big thing for me. I think the best part of the ride is the second drop. Although it's not steep at all, it's only an 18-degree drop. It's super intense. It goes into this super long helix. This ginormous helix it's crazy. That part is pretty intense, and I love it. So very intense, positive G's. But I know a lot of people say that this coaster is really rough and gives them headaches. Most people I've talked to, they said that it gave them a headache. It didn't give me a headache. It just had this nice, old woody feel to it. I love how it's just secluded, isolated from the rest of the park, just out in the woods. And it goes the coaster stays low to the ground. It's just all about speed. It's pretty fun. I love it. So number 5 is Vortex, and believe it or not, I actually got some good footage of this ride. Whoa, isn't that crazy? Okay, anyway, this ride is absolutely amazing, and it's sad that it's gone. I will be making in the future a video of what I think, a ranking video of what I think that Vortex will what will take its place. So, but this is definitely one of my favorites. It's a really fun ride. I know some people say it's rough, but I do not find it rough at all. Maybe it's because I'm taller. I mean, I'm 5'8.5". I mean, that's not super tall, but yeah, but this is a really fun ride. I really enjoyed it, and it's really disappointing to know that it's gone, but I know that something greater will take its place. So, and it's beautiful. The layout is beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. It's so picture perfect. So, yeah. Anyway, let's move on. So, number 4 is Flight of Fear. Now, I also don't have any footage for this or pictures, but whatever. You get to look at this picture of space. Hey, at least it's not just pitch black like it was. Those are boring. This is at least better. But, So yeah, let's go. So this ride is just, I love shoot offs, like launch coasters. Launch coasters are amazing, like for real. And the fact that it's in the dark just makes it even better. And the fact that it's a lap bar makes it even better. But the legs are uncomfortable. That's my only issue with it. Overall, it's a very fun ride. Number 3 is Mystic Timbers. Okay. Mystic Timbers is really fun. I don't know what it is about this ride, but it is crazy fun. Like, there's just little pops airtime through the whole time, the whole ride. It's really stays low to the ground. It's just fast, and it's just twists through the woods. Just really intense and just wild. Just makes it really, really fun. I think GCI did a really good job on this. Hey, look, it's my grandma. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know who the heck that is, but yeah, this ride is really fun. I have nothing else to say about this. It might grow, like it might rise up my list the more I ride it, the more I ride other things. But yeah, for now I like my top 2 better than this, so that's just my opinion. Now let me give you guys some advice. Do not ride this ride for the shed, just ride it for the ride. Because if you have too much high hopes for this shed, you will be greatly disappointed. So do not have high hopes for it, because it's not that very interesting. So yeah. But yeah. Number 2 is Banshee. Now this will always have a place in my heart. It's my first big roller coaster. Okay, now moving on. This is amazing coaster. I love inverted coasters, and this is a long one, and it's wild. It is amazing. One of the best inverted coaster I've ever ridden. But that might change whenever I go to Cedar Point or anywhere else. But Banshee's a fun ride. That's what I gotta say. And actually, fun fact, it actually doesn't reach top speed until the second half of the ride, which is interesting. But yeah, that's Banshee. Okay, and now numero uno, is, you guessed it, or maybe you didn't guess it, Diamondback. Now this is a B&M hypercoaster, like 230 feet high and top speed of 80 miles an hour. This is just fun. It's just crazy airtime, and it's amazing. That's all I have to say about it, except for that splash element at the end. It's very picture perfect. It's definitely the best recording part or picture part of the ride. But this ride is just amazing, and I definitely love this. That's why my number 1 coaster is Diamondback. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. And that'll do it. That is my top 15 roller coasters at Kings Island. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.